Well, I didn't really think I had anything more to say about this spread and this reading, but it turns out that these pairings, these decks, have really, really hit their stride. And not only that, but I don't think it was last night, but perhaps the night before, that I read with Cave of Sybil and the Hieronymus Bosch Tarot. And at the end, whenever I read with Cave of Sybil, after I've done the reading, I generally write out the spells from Tierra May's guidebook because they make really wonderful poetry. So the reason that I've come back to this spread is because I think that it has communicated with Tierra May's spell book from Cave of Sybil and continued. When I read for myself, my life is just about as uneventful as I can make it, and that's how I like it. To me, these days, as an old lady, the kind of excitement I like is, yesterday when I was walking the dogs, up on the ridge there was a flaming red gold tree, and the sun was pretty fleeting yesterday, but it just so happened that the sun was shining full on it, and behind it was a blue-purple storm cloud, and it just took my breath away. So, that's the sort of excitement that I like these days. So divination is sort of, when I read for strangers, I do divination, and pretty successfully, but it has to be strangers. For people I know, if I read for them, it's more like insight. If they have some kind of question or problem, then I don't. Sometimes there's divination that comes into the cards, but I'll leave that up to them to determine, because I feel like when I'm reading cards for people I know well, my knowledge of them somehow could influence the cards, I think. But but for insight or conversation, it's good. When I read for myself, I don't. Sometimes I ask a question, but more generally, I just simply politely ask if the cards will share their wisdom. And it's a strange sort of practice, I guess, because it's something like poetry, something like study, something like prayer, I guess. So I'm going to document this reading because, like I said, it kind of marvelously. Oh, I'll show you my book that I document tarot stuff. My sister gave me this beautiful, beautiful hand-tooled book many, many years ago. I can just slip a little sketchbook in there. And then this is, this is the reading I just did with the Tree Whisper Oracle, Sacred Nature and Guardians of the Night. But the last time, when was that? So this is the what I've written from Tierra May's spell book, but that was the 22nd. Oh, no. Yeah, the 22nd. I did the Tree Whisper Oracle, Sacred Nature, Guardian of the Night on the 22nd. But that night, I did the Cave of Sybil. So, let me read you what this spell book had to say. And then we'll get back to the cards. Behold the lovely one, holy, unholy, tangled together, twisted like thorn. Love unbolts the dark, words obey my call. I kiss you and kiss you, for this you live, by this you die. Throat and howl, milk of the moon, mother's breast to feed the sucking tongue of every beast. Oh my goodness, somebody's come along to complicate matters a bit. Deep roots of utter blackness interlace, endless coil, grown out of ruins. I belong to the everlasting roots who begot me. Grown out of ruins, I belong to the everlasting roots who begot me. Mukam, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Hello, mister. This is Mukam, my big fluffy fellow. I'm trying to read these cards, but he's settled down on my lap. Ready. And he's, look at you, disordered my cards, you beastie. All right. Well, they're a little crooked, but come on, get down, Mukam. Go on. Go on. If you don't want to sit quietly, then. All right. Now that that's settled, they know they're not supposed to jump up on the cards, but I actually think probably the cards are always happy to see them. Just so long as they don't. And I don't ever shoo the. Oh, there's Aura, too. And Boo, everybody's congregating because I'm talking to myself. Eh? I'm not crazy, fellas. I'm just making a video. It's okay, Boo Boo Boo. All right. Just let me finish. They've all been fed. All right. So that's a pangolin, the Four of Cups. And I don't know if I should just... Okay, so we'll go through the cards. The Four of Cups, the ennui card. The fulcrum or focal point of the reading is this: cleansing, lavender. And this position is north, as above, a body. This position is south, spirit, life force. This position is west, the heart, fall. No, Aura, don't jump up here. Don't jump up here, girlie. Don't do it. And this is east, intellect, the beginning, spring. And these are, well, I think I mentioned before, these I kind of read however they want to be read. So we'll start with them. We've got cleansing as the focal point of the reading. And so I have the lure of study has an integrity I can trust, as you can see. And study, I am a creature of addictions. And reading is probably my first and dearest addiction, the one addiction I've never really wanted to get rid of. So the lure of study is an addiction that I can trust, has an integrity that I can trust. And sure enough, it is the only addiction I've ever had that is actually hugely beneficial. So the Four of Cups, the ennui card, I cannot deny a propensity for hiding away in my shell, feeling pervasively aggrieved. This has everything to do with my childhood memories of these forests around me, a sacred place of safety, peace, and happiness. To live here now as an old lady and watch my evil neighbors murder and mutilate this holy place of beauty, dispossessing all the wild ones of the home so rightfully theirs, well, nightmare is an understatement. Cleansing. Embodiment. The human god, money, that has certainly made man in its own cold, hard cash image, has decreed the death of the wild world. All I can do is mourn, to embody the forest in my own heart and actions, to make art that is a ritual of devotion to this place I love so much, to hope the love and beauty of the forest might emanate from my efforts. I know it will not save them, but I will do my best to keep them unforgotten, cleansing, to make my body a prayer for the forest. So I just wanted to document that because I am so incredibly impressed with the accuracy and generosity of these cards and the fact that they're communicating from one reading to the next that's my kind of excitement. Goodbye for now.